he looked at the screen and he goes, yes, after the Chiefs got a first down. And you know, I'm pretty perceptive on that shit. And I go, what are you rooting for? Because it wasn't close to the total and the Chiefs were easily going to cover. And he's like, oh, I have over 27.5 points for the Chiefs. And Mush is like, what? Where'd you get that? And he goes, you know, the guy.
What? What did you just say?
I don't follow.
What did you just say? Say it into the fucking mic. Jack,
what did he say?
What did you just say?
I for sure don't.
Knows what he just did.
What did he do?
Jack is gonna get.
Yeah, I need to know what he said.
What did you just say?
What did he say?
Say it. Tell me what you said.
I have to know. I have to know.
Jack, say it.
I have to know.
I'll get Dave to fire you. No, you fucking. He said you follow the guy.
I don't
follow. There's a Jeff Lowe guy? Why the fuck have you told me?
And he then just started clamming up and he's like, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anymore. Like, we got a guy. I was like, who's we? And then he just started spiraling. They had all these fake meetings to keep it from me and Dave. It's insane.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, what are we talking about?
What, you already found out? How long has he been hot for?
A month!
They had meetings to keep us out of it.
What is it?
Can I just explain myself before?
No. I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, then, out. You're out. See ya. You're out.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
We
Kyle,
just
you
do
good
that.
to go?
Where were you on that, Kyle?
Yeah, was I supposed to join in on that?
Does everybody have to clap?
Yeah, I want to
No,
clap.
it'll be fine.
I want to clap.
He wants
Who
to
wants to
clap.
clap?
All right.
Team clap.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Nailed
There it is.
Nailed it. Perfect.
First shot. One shot, one kill from Kyle.
Nice.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now on Zero Block 30, we are privileged to have back again. And I wanted to introduce him as the first ever chicken farmer on the show, but he's been on the show already, even with his chicken skills. We have Medal of Honor recipient, Marine, and all-around good guy, Kyle Carpenter. Kyle, thanks so much for joining us, man.
Always an honor to be here, and I'm excited, a little scared, but really happy for round two. Always a pleasure.
Well, you already did the pizza review. I think that was probably the harder part.
Honestly, I think that's the most nervous I've ever been for any type of media publicity, any type of thing like that. So, but I think it went all right.
Nice to meet you, man. What's going on? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Honor to meet you.
Appreciate it.
I got a bone to pick with you, but we'll pick it. We'll pick it.
You're on your own, Kyle. See
Yeah.
you later. No.
So you know what we're doing here with this pizza thing? All right, easy. So, Frankie, just get going on it. Okay. So we're doing a green screen. We're in here. We'll put this back on. I think we're gonna save it for Veterans Day too. Are we ready?
Just a
Pick
little bit to your left.
me or him?
No, yeah, you guys are perfect right there.
Feeling a little pressure here. So.
I'm nervous for this.
No, I'm nervous. I'm getting nervous because these guys, they get all in my head with the terminology. And it's like you get everything right. Where's Jeff? He's not here. He's gone.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Cool. Yep.
All right, pizza review time. Special guest here. We got Kyle Carpenter, Medal of Honor recipient. It smells like absolute dog shit. I actually don't want to take a bite. So we eat this as is, and we're each gonna get a different. All right. So not warming it up is what you're telling me.
We're gonna Lady in the Trampet.
I'll do it that way. That's like a first. Let's do it. Let's do it that way. That'll be like the screenshot. Me and the Medal of Honor recipient to a lady in tramp. Let's go. Let's do it that way.
Oh, this is something. Remember, this is for the troops.
Like a beautiful mix of a Lunchables.
It has
Next morning frozen pizza.
No, this doesn't even taste like pizza to me. This tastes
With
like
a little bit of cardboard thrown in.
yeah, cardboard and gross.
Oh yeah.
The first ever, what did you say? Lady in the Tramp?
Yeah.
The first ever Lady in the Tramp bite.
And of course I was
double
not
bite.
expecting to go there, but we fully
There
committed.
There you went. There we go. We'll get that freeze wrapped in there.
Was that all right though?
Thank you so much for doing
Yeah,
that.
Thanks,
It's a
man. I
pleasure.
appreciate it.
I think especially.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh wow. How long did it take you to write it?
Almost 2 years.
He said he had to learn how to read first.
Yeah.
It's a Marine problem.
How'd you like me to address it?
Just I don't know, whatever. That's perfect. Like you were worth just your sign it to Dave, I guess. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, that's
absolutely.
wild. Even the privilege to call your friend thing's nuts. The whole thing. I appreciate it, man. It's
Yeah, man.
kind of surreal.
Thank you
But
for this.
Thanks
This
for
has been
thanks
awesome.
for everything.
I appreciate it, really.
Yeah, privilege meeting you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
hopefully I'll see you
Yeah,
around.
definitely.
Awesome.
Take care.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Dave.
What's up, Dave? So is that the most nerve-wracking pizza review?
I mean, yeah, guys like that definitely make me, I don't want to say nervous, but it's like you just want to get everything right. You don't want to screw up any of the terminology, like the recipient of the Medal of Honor, winner of the Medal of Honor. And it's hard to put, it's just different, like life, death, that type of stuff. So yeah, that always makes me, the palms sweat a little bit. I'm not as free. Everyone says he's obviously got a great sense of humor, but you just don't, I don't know, it's just a different feel sometimes. And now, clearly he doesn't want it to be, but yeah, it's some pressure going into that.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm excited though. It is actually a privilege to meet people like this. I was just actually about to, I was just sitting here thinking about all the people that come through Barstool. This is one of the times where it's like you have to stop and realize who you're dealing with. Because it's not just like Joe Blow celebrity who has a lot of followers. It's like real deal Evander Holyfield.
And PFT over there. Big Ev, Chicks in the Office, $20 Chef. There's Dave's office. Very small. He was very upset about it. Here's where they do the rundown.
Also where people watch games on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays.
So we'll flip the couches around, and all day on Sunday, everybody will be watching the games and hanging out and all that stuff. Leaving a huge mess if you're a Yankees fan.
Straight ahead is the bar. Do you want something to drink?
Yeah, if you want anything to drink. We're interrupting your feed. This is big too.
That's gross.
What are you guys having them try today?
Lifesavers Musk.
It's really
Musk?
Yeah.
Do you want to try Lifesavers Musk? What is
I mean,
musk?
I don't know, but yeah, for
They're not
sure.
good. They open up a fresh
They're not good.
Is this a joke? Musk?
Yeah,
flavor?
so apparently in Australia they enjoy them, which is insane, but it just tastes like an old person here.
Yeah.
Or like a city bus driver. I don't know if you ever ride the city bus, but there, just grab one there.
That is really an opening.
A ringing endorsement,
So
right?
we gave you MRE pizza and a musk flavored
Yeah.
lifesaver.
We're such good hosts.
Yeah. That we can take.
It tastes like some sort of Old Spice back in the day.
I feel like I'm licking a deodorant stick.
It definitely tastes old.
It tastes like I'm eating soap.
It tastes like a candle. Perfume. Old lady taste.
This tastes like what I would imagine like an attic tastes like.
I can't say from experience, but I feel like this would take if you sucked an old man's dick.
It's 5 a.m. Classic is today. Trophy's looking beautiful. We're just leaving Barstool Sports World HQ now. Headed to meet all the contestants for the Barstool Classic. Those who qualified will be taking the bus with Riggs and I down to the ferry harbor. And then we're going to take the boat over to the golf course where someone's going to win this. Stay tuned. Championship Tuesday.
Let's fucking go.
Morning, boys. How's the weather looking? Amazing. They wanted the trophy to meet us there. I said, no. Trophy will be on the fucking bus. I feel like a coach. Speech.
So I came right into the building. The building's nice, but when you wrap around and then you come around here and you see this, I'm just saying, I'm like, dude, look, I come from, I don't know if you've seen the terrain at my village, the landscape at my village. It's all dusty, nothing beautiful and all that. So I just said to Jake, man, I was like, man, this is crazy coming out here, coming from where I am to now to, stepping on this the grounds like this at a nice hell, taking it in, having a good time.
Hell yeah, Zach.
On a
Let's
fucking
go, buddy.
Stool Classic.
Have a day, Zach. Have a day. I think he's had a couple Trulies. I love that. It's like 7 a.m. That's my guy.
Welcome to the inaugural Barstool Classic Championship at Liberty National.
Go, baby. Let's fucking go. Hey, fellas. Yo. Great playing, guys. Great playing. Pleasure, guys. Great playing. Dude, that was fucked up. Yeah, thank you. Great playing. Hey, man. Quite good. Yeah. Fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. Mikey! I can't forget about my fucking name. No, you're Mikey.
Yo, good play, man. Dude,
boys, congrats.
great playing, dude.
Thank you.
Awesome swing.
Rocco, congrats, buddy.
Thanks, Riggs. Appreciate it. Hey.
Awesome playing.
Hey, it was awesome.
Congrats, boys.
Yeah, I had a blast.
Riggs,
Everything was
thanks for everything, buddy. You guys played phenomenal under pressure. Congratulations. We'll go turn in scoring and all that. We'll officialize it. We'll get you the trophy, but congratulations. That was fucking clutch. That was clutch, buddy. That was clutch, man.
I wanted that fucking putt so bad.
On the Barstool.
What are you gonna do now?
Fucking go,
Playing
baby.
it next year, baby. He said
Philly.
automatic exemption. Let's
Philly.
go.
Philly. Go Birds, baby. Fuck you. Are you a Dallas fan?
We're about to have the American Idol of whistling. And basically this was designed because last week on the podcast, Big Tennessee said that he is the best whistler in the office. And I just know it to be a fact that there are better whistlers than him. And this is just a fight against the hubris that people get when they come to Barstool. I can throw a football 100 yards. I'm the fastest person ever. I'm the best whistler of Barstool. Well, we'll put that to the test.
What is this?
Just standing up better. We can.
Yeah, you gotta like take deep breaths. Singers, they do better when they're standing up. Thank God I have my agent.
It's actually a really, really good point.
I'm her whistling coach,
Even though I don't know how to whistle.
You really can't?
No, I really can't, but I know what good whistling sounds like. I have an ear for it.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Ria's been practicing with me all day. She hummed along while I whistled.
You can hum.
I can hum. It helps her keep the tune. Yeah, like sometimes because when you sing the words in your head, and sometimes it throws you off. But she was humming along with me.
If you need me to hum a little bit before to start you off, just let me know.
I mean, everyone's just going to be able to have their emotional support human in here?
I just said it's my agent. Look at how she's dressed today. This is my fucking agent.
Emotional support human? I'm a little more important than that.
You look like a lawyer today.
She looks like
Gloria Allred.
she's my agent. Exactly.
Yeah.
Francesca Mariano auditioning with the national anthem.
Great. Come on, let's go.
I know. I'm ready.
Hold on. Hold on. Dude, I'm getting lightheaded, bro. I'm getting lightheaded.
What's so hard about this?
I mean, I just massacred.
You,
In a bad way.
You, Frankie, I think
Not like you killed it. It killed you.
I can't whistle those back.
Support for Stool Scenes comes from Manscaped. They're #1 in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Have you ever groomed your pride and joy? I have once or twice. One time I nicked my sack, had to go to the hospital, bled out for a while. But Manscaped is forever changing that game, solving all the problems with the Perfect Package 2.0 kit. Inside the Perfect Package, you're going to find the electric trimmer called the Lawnmower 2.0. It's got waterproof and skin-safe technology. It's going to stop you from preventing your sack. It's going to create less mess. You can trim in the shower. And of course, don't forget the crop preserver. It's an anti-aging, it's a moisturizing, ball preserver, and deodorizer. You already put deodorant on your armpits. Why are you not putting deodorant on the smelliest part of your body? The Perfect Package 2.0 also includes anti-chafing performance boxer briefs and keep your package cool and smelling fresh all day. And for on-the-go freshness, you're going to love the Crop Reviver Ball Toner Spray. It's time to get clean with this Perfect Package 2.0. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code SCENES at manscaped.com. Always use the right tools for the job. Your balls will thank you. And I'll personally thank you too. Let me know that you bought it. I'll say, hey, PFT gives your balls a seal of approval. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code SCENES at manscaped.com. That's 20% off, free shipping, manscaped.com. Use the promo code SCENES. Tell your nuts PFT sent you.
Show me a walk.
And he looks stunning.
In the history of sports, I've never heard of a team or player being late because their plane was late. Like, figure it out. Get in the night before, take an 8 a.m. flight. And by the way, if it was Eddie or somebody who actually is remotely good, I won't be a dick, but he's a lump of shit. So it's like, what do I give a fuck? Get back on the plane. It's a work day. It's not a fucking weekend. It's not even on vacation. Get back to Chicago.
Wait.
What did he say on the radio?
No, he's like, I thought it was dick. I'm not mad. I was like, what do you mean mad?
Thank you.
Fabulous.
People are like, White Sox Dave should put his resume. Like, where the fuck is White Sox Dave gonna
We're
go?
gonna die. That's what I did last night. I tripped in the middle of the street.
Oh my God. Stu? Hi Dan, how are you, brother? Danny, who's this fat Chicago guy that threatens Dave?
Dente Portnoy. This is the final fucking straw, you fucking cunt. You send White Sox Dave, who's a fucking good gentleman, to the airport. Have him fucking take a flight out of O'Hare that gets delayed 3 fucking hours. You know what it's like to be delayed at O'Hare like for 3 fucking hours? Have him fucking show up in your fucking rat-infested, trash-infested city, which makes sense, by the way, that your fucking Yankees crew, who half of them aren't even fucking real fans, don't know how to clean up after themselves, because in your fucking city, you throw trash on the fucking sidewalk. So that fucking makes sense. What doesn't make sense is for you to fly fucking Dave Williams, who's a good fucking man, out to your fucking shit little city. And I don't want to hear, oh, I'm Boston, whatever. You're from fucking New York now. Because you forgot about Boston. You're not a real fucking Boston fan. You're turning into Simmons. Sorry, you're turning into Simmons. Okay? You fucking send him out there, have him fucking sit at the airport while his flight's delayed. Instead of saying, hey, fuck it, let's fucking take a rain check and let's go home. No, you fucking have him sit on the fucking plane, probably next to some fucking piece of shit from fucking Maywood who's had 400 fucking drinks. Then, he gets to New York, you make him sit in a fucking Uber for who knows how fucking long, and then you just tell him go home. Not even come upstairs and fucking take a piss. Just go home. And then have fucking Kate try to drag Big Cat in the fucking muck. And then you fucking send him back to LaGuardia. I've been to LaGuardia. It's the fucking worst place on the fucking planet. So this is the last straw. Not only are you fucking banned from Chicago, not only are you banned from the suburbs, you're banned from fucking Illinois. Don't ever come back. Fuck you.
No, there's the other guy.
Oh,
Is he real?
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
How tall is he?
I don't know.
You've never seen him in person?
No.
Could I knock him out in rough and rowdy?
No, he'd probably kick your ass.
No issue?
Probably.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
He's like 20 years younger than you?
I'm a Golden Globes boxer.
Are you?
No, definitely not. But I'm ready to be a Golden Gloves boxer! Sugar Ray Leonard has nothing on me! Floyd Mayweather! You got nothing on me! Nothing! Conor McGregor, you got a lot on me. I'm your humble servant. All right, listen. Look,
When you said the name, I
my
was
new
like,
launch
let's
is
go for
fixed. That got broken on the set of snorting fake coke at Sports Advisor. So
That's a
this is
female's
my time
watch.
right now.
Did
So
you get that
Femme
out of
la
one of
bouche.
those
25-cent?
That is the smallest face of a watch I've
What?
ever seen.
My wife bought me this in 1988. Cartier,
men's watch.
$12,500.
There's no chance that's a men's watch.
That's a man's
That's
watch.
not a man's watch.
Hey,
You're wearing a
show
women's
me the
watch.
camera.
Show me
Hey,
the camera.
That's
Hey,
what-
thong wearer.
This
This is a man's watch.
This is a man's watch.
Listen,
This is a man's watch.
That's a man's watch.
This is a man's
you
watch.
bought bubble gum.
This
This
is
is
a man's
$12,500 in 1998.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
woman's
saying?
watch.
I'm sitting at a
You're
bar
wearing a
stool in
woman's
Manhattan
watch.
wearing this watch.
That's a woman's watch.
That's a fucking woman's
That's
watch.
as woman's watch as they come.
The fucking face head, dude.
All right, first of
You're
all,
so
first of all,
stupid.
feel the watch.
Yeah, it's a nice woman's watch.
This is a man's watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits perfectly.
Yeah. Well.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's exactly what it is. It's pretty.
It looks like it belongs on your wrist.
Yeah. It is.
This is a tough
I like
thing
the
to
Cartier
see. He
links
doesn't
like I
re-
do.
He doesn't realize it.
But you have like.
You don't know that that's a woman's watch.
It's not a woman's
I
watch.
think Rolexes are man's watches.
Well, Cartier sells men's
I bought
watches.
8
but
Rolexes.
they-
I bought 8 Rolexes on my honeymoon.
Well, now it
I brought them back for my entire wedding party. And first draw center for Bruce Springsteen Tunnel Love Tour. I lost a $35,000 fucking my Rolex that I brought from fucking Italy.
Tunnel Love Tour?
That was one of the greatest tours ever because I just got married and Bruce just broke up with his girl. That was amazing. That was an amazing tour. But
What
of course,
year was that?
1988.
Love it.
Chicago Dog Walk. All right, bringing the goddesses.
My sub in California, he's been locked for a year and a half.
Oh my
now.
God.
A year and a half.
That's
he
a year
said
and a
that.
half. I told him I'm not unlocking him until he moves here to be my little bitch.
Can you give the Carolina guy's name? Can you do-
California.
Yeah, a California guy.
He goes by Megan.
He goes by Megan.
He's a
sissy.
He's a sissy.
He's a
yeah.
sissy slut.
Oh my god.
How can
Man
he
too
be a slut if he's in a chastity belt? That seems like
Well, the chastity belt is covering the penis, not the anal.
Oh,
Anus.
there we go, Megan.
How stupid of me.
Do you guys know White Sox Dave by chance?
No, I don't.
No, okay. He's White Sox Dave. He's a guy who works for us. So he had
Throw
like
him under the bus.
he had a big snafu with a statue. He was supposed to chain himself to it if the White Sox didn't do something. Yada yada. They didn't do it, but then he ended up not chaining himself. So naturally, this podcast was inspired by Supreme Tawny's video when he was walking that guy around the bean. So, what do you guys think? Would you guys be open to if I don't know if you guys want to be on camera or not? We'll have a little walk session around the statue at White Sox Park.
I'll do it.
I just legally changed my name to Frankie. Dave asked. I did it.
Like in the court?
Yeah.
Is that quick?
A judge has to sign it, so I got the next available court date. But all the hard part's done, the paperwork's done.
And does Dave know this yet?
No, but he told me to do it yesterday. He said if we're gonna make this happen, you gotta change your name. So I changed my name a day later.
So you're gonna go tell him right now?
Wow. Is he free?
I'm not sure. We can go over there.
Let's check.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Donnie changed his name.
Huh?
Donnie changed his name legally.
To what?
Frankie.
Your name changes in the schedule.
Your name is Frankie now?
Not a judge still has to sign it, but that's what Dave said. It's gonna be Frankie, Donnie, Enrique.
And what did your mom say?
She doesn't know.
That's gonna be
Mom's is gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be a huge dude. My mom would be furious.
I hope it's not like.
Do you have a biblical name? Is Donnie from the Bible?
Andrew?
Yeah, you're in trouble, dude.
But the good thing is
that's like you might go to hell type situation.
But you didn't go by your first name anyway.
Yeah, so it's fine.
What is your real first
My real first name's Andrew. Joseph Enrique. I think my mom did pick it up as like a Catholic name, but whatever. Sorry, Mom.
So is it going to change on your ID?
Yeah, it'll be Frankie.
Passport?
You really did that? Yeah. He asked me to.
It's going to work.
Is he still in a meeting? Is he in a meeting? Yeah.
Are you good? Oh, actually, wait a sec.
I just spent all morning in court.
I knew there was something going on.
I changed my name to Frankie.
Officially?
A judge still has to sign it. I got the next available court date, but that's on my paperwork.
Why's your hand shaking?
Because, I mean, I just changed my name.
In the matter of the evidence for its name change, your name change case has been scheduled to November 27th?
That's the day over Thanksgiving. It was the first. I made them get the first one I could do.
Alright. So, it's not official to the 27th.
But I got to head back before that, so kind of cancel my flight. Won't work without with my.
What do you mean your flight? What,
like,
is this some mind game? You're Chinese
no,
mind trap you're trying to
no,
play?
no Chinese mind trap.
So what are you talking about?
But it was just gonna. Am I gonna be your guy?
I don't know.
I have to wait till 20. Can I push it back to 27th then? Can I hang around until then?
So you're supposed to go back to China, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can push the flight back.
Okay. All right. That works. I have more time. I got
You changed your name or what?
Yeah.
He's got to wait till the 27th for the court date.
So what does that mean with him?
He said once it's official, he didn't really say.
You change your name to Frankie. That's the cost of doing business because it's too important to the brand. So he started the paperwork to change his name to Frankie. I'm not going to sit here and like, ooh, I mean, everybody said they do it who's in the running. So it's a cost of doing business.
It's hard. It's hard for Smitty and my guy Kareem. But Jack McCarthy had the worst performance in the history of Barstool.
He's the one who's like great backdoor cover on a team that wins. He doesn't know what the fuck. He's laughing like Jackie laughed.
No, because I
Jackie laughed. Shut up! Shut up!
Oh. Can I just explain myself before you?
No. I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, then, out. You're out. See ya. You're out. You're not coming back or get out. Leave. Until you give me the name, you're out.
Jeff Lowe, Kareem, and Jack Mac had
Who's
the guy.
Kareem? What's he doing? Who are you texting? The group chat. Are you in their group chat right now? No. I want to see your phone.
Are you an insane?
Let me see your phone.
What are you doing?
All right, let me see the text.
Who just bends down and starts texting right now? Because I'm getting yelled at from everybody right now.
You suck. Dude, why'd you crack? It literally says that.
Who said that?
Kareem. Hey Kareem, you're fucking dead. You are fucking dead. There's just so Smitty out there. He's a scumbag. He knows it. It's like he didn't have anything to say. It's like you're a scumbag. He is. Honestly, last time there was stuff intentionally kept from me and Dan, like 3 people got fired. Literally. That's like a legitimate, last time intentionally information was kept from Dan and I, people got fired. That's a fact. A Twitter account's on a tip. That's just straightforward. This guy's giving pics. It's not like you're saying, it's not what Jack Mac, this fucking idiot over here was trying to say, like, well, I gave an Akron pic. It's nothing like that.
If you
It's like, hey, this guy's hot. I can go look at it myself.
Dave, if I personally, this is my opinion anyway, I can't speak for anybody. If I show you this guy's Twitter account, which I would never do because I'm fearful of giving you anything unless I have it myself rigged that it would win.
Yeah, but I know that. That's why it's crazy.
But if you take his next pick and it blows up, then it comes down.
No, it doesn't. Not with a Twitter account.
That's
It's
what
a
I
Twitter
think.
account.
That's what I think in my mind.
That's just the cop out. That's gonna be the team line that these people have. It's like, well, we don't want a public Twitter account. It's not like this is fucking. We'll look at it, be like, all right, here's the record. There's a million of those. But you guys are intentionally like, do not tell them.
No, not tell you and Big Cat.
What? Were you in cahoots with this Kareem guy? Do you know who he is? How do you know who Kareem is?
He first started following him. He helps out with game time stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So Kareem's. I have text messages being like, you squealed.
I can't speak for Kareem.
Well, you're in cahoots with the company you keep.
I can't speak for him.
Yeah, that's what everyone. No one can speak for each other, but the same group here is basically like, oh, we didn't know, but we just somehow didn't tell anybody. And fake meetings and this and that. And by the way, I don't care about the guy. I care about, like, it was intentionally like, let's not tell him. And that's Jack Mack being like, let's not post that video because they'll draw attention to it. And then this guy is sitting here saying it's a secret and he's pointing you out. And then you're like, well, I don't know. He knows. It's like everyone's, it's literally, it's like, it's deja vu of a very fruity bubbly drink. That's all. Okay. No one knows anything, but everybody knows everything. Everyone's pointing the finger, who knows what. It's a whole new operation with people I never heard of on different floors in fucking shadow bands and this and that. Here's what we know. There's a guy who was red hot for a month and a half, intentionally kept from me and Dan. That's just a fact. How do you go a month and a half without being like, hey, this fucking guy's hot?
It's an open secret. Vader Walker followed
It
him.
is not an open
everything.
secret.
It was talked about around here.
It is not an open secret. Because Dan and I have no
I would
clue.
never come to you with a pick unless I personally reviewed it.
It's not your pick. It's an open Twitter guy. Somebody's gonna have to point this fucking scumbag out to me. Who are you?
I'm Kareem.
Why are you hiding pics from me and Dan?
I was not hiding.
Then why squeal and crack? I saw the text message and Jack
Okay,
Mack
that text
pointed to
message.
you.
Right. I'll explain the text message right now. So I texted Jack. I was off the grid all night. Like I checked my phone at 11 o'clock, and I'm getting a bunch of texts from people saying, "What's going on? Like why? Like is something? Like are you hiding something?" And I was like, "I'm not hiding anything." And I texted Jack because I was told that Jack was on stream, and he said that he had a guy in his pick hit. And
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for Jack because I'm sick of it. He said, she said with you fucking people.
My opinion. I've hated Kareem since I started here. The second I laid eyes on Kareem, I knew he was up to no good. I don't like him. He's a wormy little fuck. I hate that Jack McCarthy got caught up in this because he's a good guy. He's very good. So I had gone home last night. I was in the bed, but I followed it all from my bed. I don't know what to think, Tom. All I know is I go on screen every day and give out shitty picks because I'm a shitty gambler. And could these guys have helped me? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
We knew of an account. We talked about it pretty openly. The two secret meetings that we have were us talking outside the Twitch room, like me, Kareem, I think like Blaze was there. Mush and Big Ev see us. I go step in my office, close the door, only because I think they knew of the guy already, and we didn't say anything about intentionally keeping things away from anybody. We just talked like, hey Kareem, how'd you find out this guy? Okay, cool. Let's just notify each other in a group text or whatever when he picks, because, you know, sometimes we miss. And open the door, Mush and Big Ever there. It's like, what was that about? I was like, oh, don't worry about it. And they're like, oh, what was that about? Your guy who stinks, like +5 or 0.5 positive or +0.5 first quarter against the Browns. He stinks. It's like, no, step into my office again, close the door. We talk about marbles, about something that we're doing even more to make him feel part of the crew. Plus Chuck had the freaking camera there, so I'm like building it up for the camera, making it look like really secret, really suspicious. And that was it. And that was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Numerous people here followed the guy before yesterday. Like, public account, Brandon Walker followed him. I know I talked about with him with Blackjack. Nobody like considered him a real big sharp, except for like me and Jeff, who like went analytical on him. Like,
I'm not as mad as I was last night. I just think that some of these kids are just shady as fuck. So, I'm never going to bet this guy, too. He's going to start losing left and right. So I guess we'll see how everything else plays out.
Both Jack Macks aren't here. I like went and started getting in that Kareem kid's face, but well, they're just gonna do the sisters here just point the fingers at each other. They're just, it's everybody else's fault, nobody's fault. The secret society which existed was created by nobody. So I need them all together so they can point at each other.
I mean, I finished the blog here at 4:30 in the morning.
Well, I mean, I didn't even really know I was implicated so heavily within the whole guy fiasco. Like, I didn't realize it. So I thought because I finished a blog at 4:30 in the morning here, you can check the timestamps that, you know, I could sleep in for an extra 45 minutes, which was a bad decision. But.
All right, so then we'll start at the top. You guys all saw the footage. He says that you guys...
Hi, Kareem. I'm Dan. Good to meet you, buddy.
From the sounds of it, you guys found a guy on Twitter who's hot, and then intentionally decided you just weren't going to tell Dan. That's the way this seems. You kind of seem like a ringleader. I saw your phone, which you're the biggest idiot in the world, but I saw you because I was texting in the middle of it, but you're like, you cracked, you squealed, there was a fake meeting. You've been said that you said keep it quiet. So that's what he said.
So I understand, like, being like, I don't want to give you a certain pick, but it feels like there were meetings to keep everyone out of the loop about a guy who was
there was
red hot.
absolutely no meetings.
Well,
the only
squealed and
yeah, there was
the only
squeal,
quote-unquote
squeal.
meetings that happened was everything that was seen on Stool scenes and people's Stool Twitter. The two things that happened.
But then why wouldn't he's the one, it's like, Dan's like, what guy? He's like, oh, I can't tell you. It's a secret.
I was scared on the lights.
I was scared of
that
what?
guy. Because you guys were exactly what happened. If I would have came into your office and said, we have a guy.
No, but he just asked. He specifically asked you on the stream. He's like, you're like, guy. He's like, what guy? And you're like, oh, I can't tell.
Hand it out.
We agree that the fact that he's public is not a big deal. Like, it's not a big deal. It's the fact that it's like, it feels like there was an entire group of, yo, we gotta keep this fucking quiet.
Underground,
we gotta make sure no one knows about this guy. He even said we don't want to blow it up and ruin it. Like, what?
You're saying you don't want it to blow up and like ruin it.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin your good time.
Well, I mean, first of all, I would never in a million years walk into your office and be like, hey, Dave, I have a guy on Twitter that's...
But that didn't happen. It came up. Dan asked you who it was, and you were like, I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you. And then not only do you say you can't tell you, when push came to shove, you said these three said not to tell.
Because you threatened to fire me if I didn't say who was in the ring with...
But...
I'm not saying this is like a secret.
Well, you did. You kept saying that word.
There was a meeting that I.
What meeting? You weren't even a part of it.
Actually,
I wasn't, but I got
this person. That's the only thing we found out. I don't understand anything you say.
That's,
How long have you been following it, Kareem?
Probably like a month and a half.
Yeah, Kareem, you're a scumbag.
I would have
I
never.
mean, you are. Yeah, we got the text. You do shadowy shit. You got 60,000 followers. No one knows why. You're ripping off the memes and. You're a shady bastard.
But how?
And now I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
More so.
I am going to keep my eye on you.
And you sit next to Tyler O'Day.
He asked him a question. He said no. And then you have some weird attitude. The way you talk to people is like,
crazy.
I want to take your head, I want to put it on a spike and put it in the front fucking hallway. Honestly, that's what I want to do. Walk in and just have your like tongue out. You're so stupid. Can't even look at him. I don't know what to do. We need to apply for international status too, so we can be like a ship where we can just do whatever we want. This company, you step in this thing and anything goes.
Start finding a winner too.
It's basically what I've been saying from the beginning. Pickett turned a molehill into a mountain.
Jack McCarthy made it seem like it was this big secret gambling conspiracy that we all came together. I mean, the guy's picture is of Babe Ruth. This could be like a 16-year-old in a basement.
That guy tried to keep things from us, and his face is so frustrating.
It's such a weird crew. There's nothing that connects them, so I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'd like to. The most true thing I have is Barstool headquarters should be international waters. Like, you know, if you go on a cruise ship, you can gamble if you're far enough offshore. The laws of society don't apply. We need that here. So, like, we should just be able to issue any sort of punishment we want. We want to take a finger from you, we can take a finger. Like, you sign that when you come through this door, and there's no, like, it's just, you know, a dictatorship. King's rules. Maybe we give you democracy, maybe we don't, but we can do whatever we want. I think I'm fair. Like, those guys should all lose a pinky. That's what the punishment should be.
Stared at Bob's eyes every time I pulled down my pants. Someone please get a picture of this. Dude, like, I'm sitting here, I almost shit in my underwear. Because I was like, I'm on the toilet, I gotta shit. How many have ever sat in the toilet without pooping? This is something.
I know. I'll tell you what, it's making me have a lot more respect for porno shooters.
So much more. Because
Like,
that guy's
I've never
really up
seen
in
a
his
kid.
ass. And yeah, and if he's on the bed, they're like shaking it, so
Yeah.
that's a steady hand. Dude, this shit fucking glows in the dark.
What?
The blow dryer. You see this shit, Nicky? And yeah, that was the last time I showed my asshole. I almost said gaping. Good thing I didn't.
Why is the question? Why?
Nick took his headphones off and just
Why?
did that.
Hypothetical.